drums of war thunder once again.
Hello everybody, this is the Relaxing Shadow, and welcome back to the Iron Man Challenge. It has been over a year and 1 month since the last Iron Man Challenge video, but we are back. Long time no see. So I have no clue what we were doing last. It looks like we're here at Dark Shore, and I don't know why. But we picked up all the quests. I don't know why we're here. I'm assuming it's because I didn't want to go to Westfall. We're level 12. The problem is I don't know this zone very well. And I was kind of afraid of that when I logged on and noticed where I was. I don't have quest tracker. I can't do that. Here we go. How do I get rid of that? Go away. There we go. Oh boy. Let's see here. A cooking thing. Probably don't care about that. Where's my hearth set? Centennial Hill. Okay. Let's do that. Let's go over there. I have a death wish. So I started this video, jumped straight into it, and I know a lot of you are going to be wondering why I even stopped recording the Iron Man Challenge. So there's a big story behind it, and we're definitely gonna get into it. But let's hearth and a sip of coffee. I gotta get real up and close to the microphone when I take a sip of that coffee. It's nice. All right. So you might notice here. Totally skipping over the whole story thing. You might notice that the game looks really good. That's because I'm running this at HD settings on Ultra. In fact, everything should be on Ultra. I have it set to a widescreen, even though I'm running a full screen monitor. So it looks a little funky for me. 8 times multi-sampling. Everything's on Ultra. Because I got a new computer. So if you follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, links are always in the description, you'll know that I bought a computer back in August. And really excited to get back into videos, especially these in games where it just looked like shit. And now everything looks so pretty. And it's awesome. It actually looks nice. Actually really doesn't. It's still dated. I can't fix that. Alright. We got some quests. But yeah, I got a new PC. So everything's going to look amazing. Everything's running amazing. I'm actually using a new recording software. I'm using NVIDIA's Shadowplay. I bought an NVIDIA card, switched out my old Radeon card that came with the computer. And it's been working pretty well. The only downside is I still have problems with my microphone because my headset is one of those weird things where I can't. Oh shit! I was not prepared for this. Wait, what? Alt Z. What do you mean? I'm confused here. What's wrong with my Alt Z and shit? I'm gonna die, aren't I? I almost died because I have no idea what I'm doing. What happened to? Okay, that was weird. Must have got confused. Speaking of NVIDIA Shadowplay. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Let's see here. So speaking of NVIDIA Shadowplay. That is the recording software that I'm using. Its performance is incredibly impressive. I have absolutely no frame rate loss when recording. I tried with Bandicam and lose about 20 FPS, which isn't great. It's not great. It's not a big deal, but it's also not entirely great to lose 20 FPS. So for a lot of games, I'm just gonna use Shadowplay because it's so convenient. But my microphone has a problem where it's technically designed as one analog thing, or whatever you want to call it. It's basically designed for a phone. Plug it into your phone, you can use both the headset and the mic on your phone. But it came with an adapter that splits it, and the problem is if the microphone will pick up my game even if there's no volume coming through my headset. It'll pick it up on the mic's end. And I've tried everything to fix it, including different drivers, the Realtek drivers, which are supposed to split the audio. They do not split the audio at all. It splits it in certain circumstances. Using Discord, it works fine. In Audacity, I have to set it to record using a certain speaker, not the default one. Otherwise, same problem. And it is incredibly annoying. I did my first recording in No More Room in Hell, not the one that was uploaded, which I'll talk about later. And I'm gonna take this chick from you, buddy. And had that problem. Audio was completely fucked up, and I was very disappointed because I thought I fixed it. So yeah, buddy, you're not supposed to help me. Please don't help me. So yeah. I have forgotten so much about the Iron Man challenge. I considered actually watching the last episode that I created just to kind of remember what I was doing, but I just didn't want to. That's my excuse. Didn't want to. I thought I'd just jump back into it, which isn't great because that's how we lost the last Iron Man challenge. Is I spent time on retail and came back and was cocky and didn't pay attention. So we're gonna try not to do that as we come over here to where we died last time. Hopefully all goes well. Hopefully this is a video that actually will be a good 30-40 minute video and not a 10-minute video because I die because of stuff like that. Go away, buddy. Just want to fight your friend here. So my first video back was a Halloween special. It was No More Room in Hell, which is a free-to-play game, which I always recommend to people. It was really fun, and it was not supposed to happen. I planned to do a return video in December, which was the minute-long video that was also uploaded that day. And I'm still in combat, so I'm gonna have to kill that dude at some point. Let's just go get him. Worst case scenario, we pull the other guy over there. Yeah, he already knows I'm here. Hey, bud. Come on. Come over here, please. Alright, whatever. So originally I was planning on not uploading anything till December, and then starting off the new year strong, but things kind of worked out to where I had time to actually be able to record, and Halloween was fast approaching, so I decided I would go ahead and quickly make a video for Halloween, which came down to the wire due to the first recording not working. And so I recorded it technically on Halloween. It was overnight, and then spent all morning editing it because the video was already an hour long, and I think it turned out a hell of a lot better edited than the hour-long part. There's a lot of boring parts in there that I'm glad I cut out. Sadly, I cannot do that with this because I always like to make it clear that one of my special rules for this series is everything is on camera. There's no cheating involved. It'd be too easy to, you know, do the Iron Man challenge as you're recording it, and if you're cut it up, you can't really prove that, you know, you didn't put on some heirloom gear, use some potions and whatnot, you know. So, yeah, See, as you can see, I have not cheated. No talents, no heirlooms, nothing special, nothing fancy. The only fancy thing is this Squire shirt. That's fancy. It's purple. That's fancy in my book. Okay, we gotta go find more of these guys. Nope. Not going there. I'm gonna be really smart about this. You have to be. You gotta be patient and you gotta be smart. I used to say that the Iron Man challenge was fun. You know, the more you look at the Iron Man challenge, it's really not fun. It's not a fun thing to do. It's a challenge, and it's not a fun one. You know, if you're playing WoW normally, you just run through and kill everything in your path, no problemo. Can't do that in the Iron Man challenge. There's no enemies over here, so I'm gonna take this. I don't know why, there's nothing in there that I really need, except I take that, because I can actually use that. It's better than what I have. I'm gonna use that next level. Excellent. Look at that. Do we need to kill these things? We need to go pick up the quest to kill some pigs. So, recently, BlizzCon happened. I don't really care for those things, because I don't play retail. I usually play, you know, about 2 months worth when a new expansion comes out. I did not play Legion. Thought about it. Just didn't care for it. But I played Mists of Pandaria and Warlords of Draenor when they came out. So BlizzCon happened. New expansion was revealed. New trailer came out. But the biggest thing to come out of BlizzCon was the announcement of Warcraft Classic, which is the vanilla server, which has the internet really, really excited for all the right reasons. It's, you know, they've been saying it's not going to happen. You don't want it to happen. We don't want it to happen. Even if we did, it's impossible. You know, every excuse under the book as to why it can't happen. And there they are, doing it. And it's exciting. And I watched there was a video that was posted of the actual reaction and stuff, and I love how they announced it, talking about the flavors of ice cream. That was actually an awesome way of presenting it. But the trailer was kind of lame. They really didn't show anything amazing about it. And I was kind of disappointed that they didn't show it actually working and stuff. It was just more of the last couple of trailers for the expansions reversed. But nonetheless, it's got people excited, and I'm interested in it. And what I'm more interested in is how this is going to affect private servers. You know, I mean, here on Dalaran WoW, we are a Wrath of the Lich King server, so we're going to be vastly different from vanilla, but still, it's got to affect private servers in some way. That Blizzard is going to be doing their own vanilla stuff. So I'm interested to see like what kind of impact this is gonna have, and because that's how I even found out that was a thing. I saw on Global here that someone said that it was announced, and so I had to Google and find out, and lo and behold, it did happen. But it's definitely exciting that they're actually doing something like that, given the fact that they have clearly stated you don't want it to happen. A lot of people think, you know, it's just going to be, you know, for nostalgia, to go back and relive the glory days one last time and remember all of those fond things that happened. But I don't necessarily think that that's true. One of my favorite games to play, or one of my favorite games ever, is Half-Life. And it's an old game that came out, I think, 1998. And it's dated. It does not look great. It's got a lot of dated gameplay. For its time, it was revolutionary. It's one of the greatest first-person shooters of all time, let alone one of the greatest games of all time. And I go back and play that game at least once a year, and it's not for nostalgia. It's more the fact that it's a fantastic game that still is good, you know, compared to a lot of the other games of today. So I don't think that it's just going to be about nostalgia. I think a lot of people are going to go back to vanilla, you know, wanting to literally play the Warcraft that they fell in love with, you know, because it changed. Every expansion changed things greatly. and it seemed like it just got worse and worse for the most part. But it's definitely exciting to see that Blizzard's actually doing something. We're gonna start killing shit because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm so lost without Quest Helper. I don't have an arrow telling me where to go and do something.
It's sad. Okay, we gotta kill some pigs and get their livers, so we can do that.
I hate that quest though. They don't drop it all the time. You just gotta kill so many. We can go get the... I don't want to do the pocket watch yet. That's a dangerous quest. Harvest Watchers we could probably do. I'm gonna stick to the pigs for now. The pigs seem the safest quest to do. So we'll stick with that. So, we definitely got to talk about the future of the Iron Man challenge. It's been a year since the last video, so there's no denying that there's been a big gap between things, and things are definitely going to be changing. But basically, the plan was originally, when I thought about things, about the return, that Iron Man challenge was going to become daily. Now, in a perfect world, that would be the best thing to do, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But what I'm thinking is, one of the original schedules that I set for myself was to do Iron Man challenge and have it uploaded every single Friday. And I think that's going to be the plan, is to do it every single Friday. Now, I don't think that this will be uploaded on Friday. This will probably be uploaded like a Tuesday, possibly Monday, depending upon things. I have a lot of other stuff I need to record. But we're going to be doing some more Iron Man challenge. It's going to be fun. And I'm interested to see how long I'm going to go. I'm trying to think, you know, the Iron Man challenge isn't necessarily a series that's going to last. It'll end at any point, just like that, and that's it, you know. So I'm trying to think of a new Warcraft series. I was thinking about this earlier. Now, if you follow me on social media, the cat's out of the bag about what I was thinking about doing. Now, when I made the announcement and I wanted to actually go through with it, I was having some second thoughts about it. But I'm gonna put it also here for even more people to know what I was thinking. If you know me and know my thoughts on World of Warcraft since I started, you know that I have always been a strict Alliance only player. I've only ever played the Alliance. I hated the Horde. Never played on there. The highest level Horde I had was, I think, no more than level 2. And then on retail I had one that was level 10, but I don't count retail's leveling because it's whatever. But I made the announcement that I had the itch, that I think it was the itch that no one should have, and I think Quest for level 80 is going to make a return, but in a special way. The Relaxing Shadow is finally going to play a Horde character. I have an idea of who I want to play and what class, and I think I'm going to go through with it. I think it'll be interesting. I've never played on the Horde, so I don't know the quests, I don't know the areas, you know. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting. So that'll happen when this finally ends. Which it will. I have no doubt about it. I highly doubt we'll make it past level 20 before we die. Knowing me, I'm going to do something incredibly stupid and get myself killed. I mean, we almost already died like 3 times in this video. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're not going to make it. I'm hoping we'll make it past Westfall at least. But I don't think we'll make it past Red Ridge. That's gonna kneecap us. That's gonna kill us. I need to empty my bags. I got too much crap. I got crap I can't even use and shouldn't have. Wait, can I use those? I don't know if I can. I don't think that I can use food buffs. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure you're allowed to have cooking, so one would assume that you could get the buffs from cooking. But I'm not sure. The rules for the Iron Man Challenge are all over the place. I mean, there's the rules from a website that claims to be official, but the Iron Man Challenge isn't really an official challenge. It's more of something that people just do. So, I don't really know what the rules are, what they state. I know that you can't use regular professions like herbalism, mining, and blacksmithing, alchemy, stuff like that aid, because it was aid in leveling. But I don't know about cooking. And what about the campfire? Because the campfire gives you a spirit buff. Are we allowed to put that down? Can we use that? I don't know. It's interesting things. So I've recently gotten back into World of Warcraft. This happens at least once a year. You get that fire lit under your ass and you're ready to play. And I had that experience last night where I just didn't sleep. I just thought, I want to play my druid. I want to play some Warcraft. I want to play.
And that tends to happen like once a year or something like that, where you just really want to play and stuff.
And so recently I had a druid. I didn't make it. I made it last year at some point. And recently started playing it with some friends, and yeah, it's been kind of cool. Pretty excited about it. Also, we're gonna die, which is not exciting. Oh shit. Oh shit. Everything's on cooldown. What was I talking about? I'm like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. This is not great. Lady, if you can die and stop running away, please. Christ. And that dude sees me from so far away. Ouch. I'm leaving. Screw this shit. We're going somewhere else. Fuck that. We're gonna die over there. So I recently started playing a druid with some friends, and then I was leveling with my British friend. I was leveling my Death Knight, and he was leveling his Warlock. And this actually was something that we did exactly 2 years ago. Yeah, it was exciting because it wasn't just that we were leveling again together. We were leveling at basically the same level, and it was exactly 2 years from that day. I actually had a screenshot of when we first got there 2 years ago, and it's pretty cool. But I think that we're doing something different now, because earlier we were leveling those two characters with two other guildies. So I think we're gonna be doing some different stuff, which sucks, because now I think I have 3 characters that are locked into leveling with other people, and I was on earlier and I wanted to play. I was like, I want to level. I want to do something. And I just don't have a class I can play. I could log my level 80 and do some dungeons, but there's really no point to do that except to get emblems. So I was bored. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'll just AFK in Stormwind, I guess, but with a character that I don't know if I want to play. I have a protection warrior. I wanted to do some tanking again, but I already have a paladin who's 80 and spec to tank and geared to tank. He just doesn't. And so my druid was originally going to be a tank, but druid tanking just isn't all that easy. It's weird. There's not a lot going on that I can do to keep aggro on multiple enemies, which it really sucks. And I've tried getting advice from other players, but I'm at that low level stage where tanking is difficult regardless of what class you play, but druid especially just doesn't seem to have anything that will keep the aggro. We have one AoE move, swipe, which does very little damage. You can spam it a lot, but it just doesn't seem to get that aggro, which kind of sucks. But if I'm tanking 1-2 mobs, that's no problemo. 3, sometimes I can handle that. 4, that's usually out of the question. That's when things when at least one mob is chasing after somebody, and it's a little hectic. And it sucks because there's only really 2 moves that you can use to try and get aggro back from a distance. You have a little spell which is supposed to reduce armor, I think, and then you have a growl taunt. But both of them are on a decently sized cooldown, and so if you use both and it, one doesn't work and the growl works, but then again another target goes away because you stop attacking it to go pull aggro on the other mob, you don't really got anything to do. And I was so I looked online about some of the spells a druid could get, and I saw one that forces everything around you to target you for 6 seconds. It doesn't keep the aggro, it just allows you to generate the aggro. And so I was like, I'm excited, I'm looking forward to this move. I get to my trainer, I look at the move, I see exactly what I'm getting get it earlier than the website said. But also, the website didn't tell me the damn thing's on 3-minute cooldown, so that's even worse. That doesn't help me whatsoever. And I saw nothing that looked like it would help in the slightest later on. So, when it comes to tanking, I'm so unsure if I want to actually do that with a druid or not. Because I enjoy healing. Healing as a druid is nice. I like it. The feral druid, the cat form, is incredibly fun because it's basically just a rogue, which I like. We'll destroy this. I probably should just keep those and sell it, but I mean, what am I going to use the money for? There's really nothing I can do.
I mean, I'm not going to be buying anything but, like, possibly food or something.
That spell isn't ready.
At least this time we can actually do an actual slow motion shot that's actually cool when we die. Because I'm actually recording at 60 frames per second. So that's awesome. The downside to it is, even though I'm recording at 60 frames per second, my editing software Camtasia won't allow you to export at 60 frames a second. It'll only do 30, which really sucks. I was thinking about getting the new Camtasia that came out. I think it was last year. It might have been this year. It looked good. I saw the trailers for it. I saw some videos on it. It looked good. I like the new layout and everything, but still don't know if it's worth it. Now that I have a computer that's powerful enough to actually run really good software, I'm probably just gonna grab Adobe Premiere or something and try and learn how to use that rather than continue using Camtasia. But I'm unsure on that because I really like Camtasia. Camtasia's always been good. I like the layout and how it's all set up to allow you to edit really, really fast. Everything's well done. You don't have to hunt and search for a certain effect or transition or whatever. It's all pretty straightforward and easy to do, which I do like.
Alright, so sorry about those fast forwardings and audio cuts towards the end. This is the reason why it's taken so long to get this video out. There was a lot of background stuff going on at the time, and it was also the reason why there was no videos uploaded really since the No More Room in Hell video that actually featured my voice and a microphone. So this is a live recording. I'm actually just redubbing, or not really redubbing, I guess I'm just doing an audio recording straight through with Adobe Premiere. This has all been edited through Adobe Premiere. I've been learning it the last few days. My skills with it are good enough to actually be able to edit a simple Let's Play, possibly a cut up type thing. I don't know if I could do something or recreate something similar to like the CSGO video, but I would like to, and I'm still learning. So that's what's going to be happening. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm actually giving this a proper closer. I went in and re-recorded this the other day, I think, or a few days ago, or whatever, so I could give it a proper closer. Because yeah, I kind of rage quit at the end. I don't know if you could tell. I fast forwarded the last like 2 minutes of footage into 10 seconds, and yeah, but I am ending the episode right here, so we're gonna go with the proper closer that I normally do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm the Relaxing Shadow. There's gonna be more IMC coming soon. Hopefully, I have a couple of other videos I'm going to be doing. New Borderlands video coming up. If you haven't seen the first one, check it out. I apologize for the audio. I know it's got a lot of problems. There's words missing. There's the shit. It's going to be fixed. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Relaxing Shadow, and I'll see you guys next time.